All right. It's good to see you. Welcome, beautiful humans unite. Craig Goldberg here, co-founder at inHarmony, and we are live once again to share all the amazing things that are happening here at inHarmony. As you can hear, my voice, my nasal passage. Oh, it's nice to be able to breathe and really come back into perfect health. There's nothing like feeling a little under the weather, showing off your immune system's ability to keep you healthy. That really helps you to not take for granted your health. And it's one of the things that we really focus on here is optimal human performance, keeping yourself tip top. And our technology is absolutely part of my recovery. And I am grateful to be here. It's another big week. And one of the things that I absolutely love about going live each and every week is that I get to recap and see how much we've gotten done, some of the things that are taking longer to get done, and how much is going on behind the scenes that I can't tell you about. And this week, we're making some pretty big announcements. We're following up on some stuff I shared with you last week. I'm going to mention some new things that we've never talked about, but have been in the works for a long time and are finally coming to fruition. And there's even more that I can't tell you about that's happening in the background that I'm going to release at some point in the live coming up. But it has been a big week. So first things first, our free headphone production. And I just saw that I've got a spelling error that I'll need to correct post in all of these, but we have free headphones. We are feeling a little frisky. Monday was my birthday. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. So many of you reached out, both in our Telegram groups and on social. When you saw that we were doing this free giveaway, Memorial Day weekend, historically a slow weekend for us. Everybody's out and about. They're exploring summer. They're excited to be out of their house, school's out, that sort of thing. And we decided to bring back our Black Friday sale, which is a free set of headphones. So it's kind of the biggest sale that we run of the year. As you know, we don't sell on price. We do have the highest quality product at the lowest price. We offer that low price every single day. And our Black Friday sale is to include a free set of headphones with any purchase that you make. In fact, we typically don't do it for the meditation cushion. And now we're offering it on the meditation cushion and the meditation cushion without electronics. So it's a very exciting, I think it's an exciting week. So now when you're seeing this through midnight on Saturday night, which is midnight on May 31st, we're offering a free set of headphones. Now, if you try and combine it with another code, a lot of times it won't include the free headphones. You can either go ahead and buy the headphones and we will give you a refund, or don't include the headphones and we will add them to the order. Our headphones are in the process of being moved from our Las Vegas warehouse to our San Diego warehouse. So there might be a few days delay in shipping the headphones. Everything ships separately. It all comes packaged separately. So keep that in mind, but it will fulfill and it will ship and we will get you your headphones because that's the promo that we're running. And I think it's very exciting. And it has certainly worked to get a lot of people to come off of the sidelines and make their purchase now, which I think is very exciting. It does work with all of our other promotions and our affiliate discounts, and affiliates get paid commissions. All the different things that are all happening with this free headphone giveaway. When you buy an inHarmony Sound Lounge 3, Sound Lounge 1, Practitioner 2, massage table, or any of our cushions, you're going to get a free set of headphones. Yes, we're even including it without the electronics. And the reason is because I love these headphones. I think they're awesome. And even though you can't use them because there's no electronics in our meditation cushion without electronics, you can still use them elsewhere. And I think they're fantastic. And they're my gift to you. Like I said, feeling a little frisky for my birthday, the kickoff to summer. And I think a great opportunity to get an amazing set of headphones out. And as you can see, we have a lot of inventory in them right now. So take advantage of this promotion and get out there and do it. We also have our massage table promotion, which has gotten a great response. So I don't know. We'll see what that looks like as we go into June, and you'll see that live next week. Our third container, I love our fulfillment group and I love our manufacturing group, but I am sometimes the last one to get the update. It actually loaded on May 21st. So our third container, our next container, loaded on a vessel on May 31st. I'll have some more details on that. Our fourth container, which is our next container after this one, is almost ready for inspection. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll have some more information on that as well. This is a big announcement that I'm not going to talk about again, but I think it's huge. And that is we're very close to having FSA and HSA documentation. What is that? Well, it's a health savings account and a, what is FSA? stand for? I'm not sure. Somebody will tell me in the comments, but your FSA, it's basically that health savings account gives you the ability to divert funds and then use those funds for health related topics. And people have absolutely done this in the past. However, it's a little bit of a process that you need to go through in order to go to your doctor, have them sign off on it, write you a prescription, and then take that back to your HSA and FSA. We have accumulated a ton of research and documentation, which we are going to present to you in an easy to download and easy to follow manner that you can then take to your doctor to get you the approval to then make your purchase using your FSA or HSA, which often have the Visa emblem on them, and you can just use that on our website. I think that's really exciting. FDA clearance, that's also on the horizon, and it's really, really close. So I think these are a couple things that are going to be very exciting that are going to help catapult us into the future and really get a lot more doctors and professionals to adopt our technology. Clearance is not difficult for us because of everything that we're already doing from a science and research perspective. And a lot of the science and research that we've already reviewed, the literary review we've already done, have all gone towards our ability to be able to offer this. So these are huge. And then obviously once we have FDA clearance and once we have FSA and HSA, we then have CPT codes that are going to come along with it, giving you more flexible, if you do bill insurance companies, to get that time reimbursed and that session reimbursed. I can't even tell you what this does for the business. I'm overjoyed and excited because this is something that's been on our radar for a long time, and it's always been on that outer horizon, and it's getting closer and closer and closer. So I believe in the next, I don't want to sell it too short, but I believe in the next 60 days, and I will of course keep you updated as we get closer and closer through these lives. And we got a ton of new events that I've just added to the timeline. I kind of pushed out the next 6 months and really got into confirming a lot of these events that are coming up as well. So that's pretty exciting. Let's talk about inventory. 0 inHarmony Sound Lounge 1s. It's been on pre-order. I'm going to show you that website for a second because I think it's important, and I want to share with you exactly what's going on that site as well. So this is our website. It's our home screen. You can scroll through and you can watch this amazing video with this incredible family, the Olsons. They're amazing. But don't get distracted by that. Click on Sound Lounges and then Sound Lounge 1. And what you'll see that's different about this page is that it says pre-order. And I'm going to update this this date and this update so that we can include our delivery dates. 18 in our next container. As of this recording, 10 of those are pre-sold. Because 10 of them are pre-sold, it means we only have 8 left. There's about 15 or 20 of you that chose not to pre-order, but chose notify me when available. And when you do that, you either get an SMS or an email. Took me a little bit to jump. There were a lot of hoops actually to jump through. I haven't been able to send the SMS reminders yet, but I did send an email out a couple days ago. It went out to about 15 of you that have been waiting for that product. Obviously, more are waiting than we have in stock. So I said, hey, I got confirmation on delivery of my next container, which I'm going to talk about that after inventory. Now's a great time for you to make that purchase. So now is a great time to make that purchase, and you get a free set of inHarmony headphones when you check out. Now, when you put a product into when you do click add to cart, by the way, this is a live number for inventory on all of our products now. And when you click add to cart, the cart's going to pop up and it's going to say, hey, free headphones in May. And it's going to offer you those free headphones. I happen to have already had the Practitioner 2 in my cart. And you can see that because I had the Practitioner 2 and the inHarmony Sound Lounge 3 in my cart, it's giving you 2 sets of headphones. So up to 10, I think, is the limit. So up to 10 products that you put in our cart, as long as they're qualifying products, you're going to get that free set of headphones. So it's going to zero out. If you add an affiliate discount, if you add the welcome discount, that might go away. If it does, pay for it and check out, and we'll give you a credit back or take them out completely, and we will add them back later. My commitment to you to make sure that we have that going. So I think some very exciting things happening on our website right now. And from an inventory perspective, 58 inHarmony Sound Lounge 3s in stock as of right now. We're down to 51 inHarmony massage tables. That May promotion for $29.95 has brought a lot of people to the table, which I think is very exciting. We're down to 12 inHarmony Practitioner 2s, 133 black inHarmony meditation cushions, 86 beige, 57 light gray, and of course, no electronics, 10, 10, and 10. We've 1,033 inHarmony headphones. It's because we're moving 200 to a new location, but that'll be updated next week. And then 1,002, we're about to crest under 1,000 for the inHarmony eye masks that are in stock. So there's some really exciting things that are happening there. As I mentioned, our next container is loaded a vessel as of May 21st. That means it will be delivered to my warehouse on June 19th. And based on inbounding it, getting it palletized, getting it into inventory, printing our back orders, I expect to be shipping our back orders by June 23rd. Let's see as we get closer if we can shorten that process at all. But that's going to be when we're going to ship our back orders and obviously replenish our inventory. As I get the detailed vessel contents and container contents, I will update that onto our inventory for next week as well. And we are on time for a late June delivery of our pre-orders. And as I mentioned, container number 4 is almost through manufacturing. More on that as we get into June. inHarmony Media, music meditations, and of course our app. 227 music meditations in our app as of this broadcast. The newest addition to our app has been a new demo. And this new demo is awesome. We were actually playing it at EDC quite often. And as you can hear, my voice is just coming back. And one of the things that we're going to be doing is actually re-releasing this demo along with my voice and a little intro. I've already recorded the vocals. They're over to Anthony. I expect him to release it today or tomorrow. It's got a nice little my spiel, if you will, of how I welcome everybody onto the Sound Lounge. It's only about 30 seconds or so. And then it goes into a long 6 or 7 minute body that takes you deep. It's a really peppy tune too. And then a little bit of an outro to bring you back into your body to let you know that the demo's over. And then obviously to bring you back to the person that's sharing. If you're somebody who puts a lot of people on the Sound Lounge, I think this is going to be a tremendous asset to you. And we're going to release a bunch of these. This is really the beginning of a series of demos that we're going to be doing. However, not before our next music meditation, which is going to be 852 hertz, which was a throwback. It was actually our original Solfeggio music meditation that we released with the Mediation Cushion. Was a 22-minute version of 852, the original Solfeggio. We're revisiting that again, and I could not be more excited. 963 will be after that, multiple durations, as well as an extended version that's going to go up on YouTube. Kind of skipped over this. I really want to tell you about an exciting partnership that we have with Vision Espresso. And Vision Espresso, Nico and his team are doing absolutely incredible things. And this is a program that I've participated in. Nico is one of our affiliates. He's going to be sharing our technology with the Vision Espresso participants. We'll have a lot more on that, including an update on our partner page, which is new to be released coming up, where we'll talk about all of our different partners, including Vision Espresso. But this is a process that takes you through using a custom GPT. It takes you through documenting your vision for the future. At the end of it, they create a 3-minute Vision Espresso, which gets served back to you that you listen to every day. I listen to it while I'm brushing my teeth and I'm getting dressed in the morning. I don't think there's a time that's gone by where I've listened to it and not dropped into tears. Epec has listened to it. She drops into tears. It is a very, very, very powerful process. And Nico and I both looked at each other at David Meltzer office hours when he got off the Sound Lounge, and he was like, oh man, if we could listen to your Vision Espresso through the Sound Lounge with vibroacoustics behind it, that would be an amazing pairing. And that's what's happening. It's all in the works already. Anthony is already working on background music. He's going to get it over to his editors. There's a lot that's going to be happening here. So I'm very excited for Vision Espresso. You can search the web for Vision Espresso. I will have a link on our partner page. It's going to launch next week. And I am so excited to share. I was excited to share it with Epec, with Dom, with Anthony, with everyone. I want my parents to go through this process. I want my daughter to go through this process, although she's not old enough yet. But it's something that is just so potent and so powerful. And it is such a great pairing with our technology and an amazing strategic partnership. Nico and his team are incredibly talented. Vision Espresso is on the horizon as our next strategic partnership, and I am honored and excited for that. We also have releases coming from Suelo. Suelo, I love you. You are very particular about your music. And I know that we're on the last round of revisions, and then we'll have something that's going to go out in the app. There's 3 or 4 music meditations that have already begun production, and we just can't get them to the finish lines, but they are coming. And there's 3 other artists that we're working with as well that are going to be coming out. So there's a lot happening on the inHarmony media side, both in our app and in the music that we're releasing. Keep an eye out for that. inHarmony Science and Research. All right. You guys all know about the largest vibroacoustic study to date. We only need 66 participants. We're already getting really close to that. So this is going to be the largest vibroacoustic study done to date. We had these flyers that were produced and we're in the process of redoing it. We actually revamped and made edits to this entire process. And I'm going to have that rolled out through the Telegram groups. And I will do a video recording that we'll put on our science and research page as well as instructions on how to participate. We're simplifying the process. It was already easy. We're making it even easier with a pre and post QR code, quick 12 questions. We've simplified those 12 questions for 1 through 10, which didn't really fit well on a phone screen. And that's what everybody's using to get the QR code to a 1 through 5. It also spins out a wellness score after you've completed those 12 questions. So some really exciting stuff that we will continue to innovate. And I think this is going to be awesome. We have dropped the previous 4 studies that we launched. They were too cumbersome. And frankly, they were on too long of a timeline. We saw some great participation and I appreciate that, but we are going all in. We're still going to send out the follow-up email. So if you did sign up and participate, we're still going to collect that data, but this is going to be our primary study. It just makes sense for the largest amount of data collection. I want thousands of people to participate in this. And once we get these 8.5 by 11 posters printed, this just sits next to my sound lounge. And anybody who's coming over to do a demo, I say, hey, you want to add and contribute to our science and research? So far, everybody said yes. So it's something that I'm very excited about. I'm going to be participating. My wife is going to be participating. My housemates, everybody that's using the technology is going to be contributing to the data set. I'm super pumped on this. This is really, really huge. We are publishing our newest paper in June, a literary review of 47 different studies. I'm super excited about that. It's already on my desk for me to review, which I'm super pumped on. FDA clearance is on the horizon. FSA and HSA guidance will also be released. And of course, those CPT codes. So there's a lot happening on the science and research page. And I am just in love with Dr. Francisco Sidral. He's absolutely incredible. His team is top notch. And we have so much capabilities that's coming down the pike. And by the way, there's so much more that I can't tell you about yet. So just to tease a little bit, there's a lot happening in the science and research front. And I am pumped. The inHarmony certification course, I began recording a little bit this morning. I'm going to finish that recording tomorrow. It's really exciting. It's closer than it's ever been. My voice is back and it feels fantastic. Still a little hoarse as I talk more and more, but I think after a good night's rest, I'm going to be able to knock out the rest of these videos tomorrow. I'm super pumped on it. Events. All right. We got a lot of events to talk about. So first of all, we just did the Essential Elements grand opening and ribbon cutting. I shot some video. The team is editing it. That was here in Vegas, centrally located right on Charleston and like the 15 and the 95 and where that all intersects. It's right in the middle of town. She's got an incredible float spa. She's got infrared. She's got a salt room. She's got obviously an inHarmony sound lounge too and a meditation cushion. She has all sorts of wellness shots. This is a place I'm going to be stopping by on a regular basis. Shout out to Michelle and all that she's done to create this. This has been a vision and a dream that she's been working on for 2 years, and it's huge. We also just released the videos from Be Well Studio, which I was at a grand opening about a month ago. That's in North Las Vegas off Craig Road. Those videos are up on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and across the board. Shout out to Adam and Nelson. That's also very huge. Got some big things happening here in Vegas. This Saturday, I'm going to be at Desert Moon Wellness, another incredible wellness studio here in town. And she's going to have James Stroll. James Stroll is the founder and has been leading RadFest, a not so well-known health and wellness. It's really all about longevity. It's all about mortality. And they're kind of one of the original shows that have really been focused on longevity. And it's coming to Las Vegas. It's going to be at the Red Rock Casino in July. And James is coming here to do a promotion with Janelle, Corey, Dylan, and the team at Desert Moon Wellness. And of course, they have a sound lounge and a meditation cushion. So I will be there along with a massage table offering demos. We've got an event happening from 3 to 6 p.m. I believe the event is free. Not sure. I will check on that. If you have any questions or if you're in Vegas and you want to come, shoot me a text, give me a call, or please just join us at Desert Moon Wellness on Saturday, May 31st from 3 to 6 p.m. Wednesday of next week, I am off to High Vibe Fest. It's going to be my daughter's first festival. My wife is vending. She's setting up something called the Shakti Sanctuary, which is going to be very exciting. I'm pretty much on dad duty, although Anthony and Brent, Cloud People, aka Anthony Weiss, who does all of our music for inHarmony, is going to be coming out. And we are going to be doing a live guided music meditation, which we will, of course, record, and we're going to put it up in our app. So there's some really exciting things that are happening at High Vibe Fest, which is why I've been listing it, but I haven't been able to announce it because it wasn't confirmed and locked in. Well, it is confirmed and it is locked in, and it's going to be awesome. Then we go June 23rd to June 27th, the LMT Success School, which is basically for massage therapists. There's about 200, I think, or so attendees, maybe more, that come to get their CE credits. And Kate and Brian are going to be back. I will be at the show this year, and we're going to have an amazing presence there with a couple practitioners and a couple massage tables. Brian is actually teaching a CE course on integrating vibration therapy, increasing revenue, and resting your hands. This is the beginning of a lot of the things that we've been talking about here from a massage therapy. Just that whole vertical is getting a lot of attention from us behind the scenes. Honored to be working so closely with Brian and Kate. That event is a 5-day event from Monday to Friday. I will be there Monday through Thursday for a few hours each day. Thursday night, I'm flying to New York and I'm moving my parents to Las Vegas. I've talked about this briefly in sidebars to many of you. I could not be more honored to moving into my house. I've got live-in babysitters, yes. But more importantly, I've been away from my parents for 15 years. The opportunity to help them retire and move them into my house is something that I am so incredibly honored, both as a father and as a son, to be able to do this. We get emotional just talking about this, but this is something that I'm very excited about. So I'm going to be gone from June 26th until probably July 1st, July 2nd, something like that, in New York, helping them pack up their house, get the movers loaded up, and then get everything out here as well. Super excited for this. This is something that's really big and really something that I'm excited to talk about and to share. Then we go to July 20th to the 22nd, a speaking engagement, executive presence, immersion, and mastermind with the very spectacular Catherine Ficarra. Catherine runs the C Group Studio. It's not going to be a huge event, but it is going to be a phenomenal event. She talks a lot about the nervous system. She talks a lot about its impact on your mindset and how you attain optimal human performance. I met Catherine a few weeks ago. We started talking. She got in the sound lounge. She said, "This is amazing. Can you offer this? Can you bring 15 of these to my event?" And I said, "No, I can't. But with the right sound system, we could do a guided drop-in. We could talk about the science of mindfulness. We could talk about wellness and what it really means to live a healthy life." I'm honored to be speaking at this event. It's a 3-day event. It's going to be up in Napa Valley, I believe. I'll have more details on that in my coming lives. And of course, we'll start talking about that through different promotions that we're going to be doing. But check out Catherine Ficarra and the C Group Studio. You'll see the info in the caption below. July 28th to the 31st is the World Massage Festival. I told you we're doing a lot in the world of massage therapy, really promoting the massage table and the practitioner too. And this is another one of those events where massage therapists, there's about 500 folks that go. They're expecting more. It's a very exciting time. They've been running this over and over and over again here in Las Vegas. They go back and forth. And I'm excited and honored to be there. I will be at that event for a few days as well. And then August, we're going to Burning Man. And then, of course, in November, we've got another speaking engagement, Positive Primes Live event, which was moved to Boston, very close to Harvard. Super excited about all of the events that are coming up. If I'm going to be nearby, if I'm near you, the reason I list out these events in such detail is so that we can get together, so we can link up, so you can join me at these events, so that you can support what we're doing at these events. And I'm excited to get to some new places that I haven't really activated before. So thank you as always for all that you do to support our growth. Thank you for the tag. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the thumbs up. And most of all, thank you for your attention. A little bit longer live. Grateful to have your attention. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic and spectacular day.